saying, Doc. Quit your kidding, will you?
No.
Now, look,
Wait, Mr. Steve. Not-head policeman.
What makes this big ape think I want to play tag with him?
He here with paper from Dr. Lorca. Say both belong Lorca's bank now.
And the dirty double... He said last month he'd give me more time. But tell this joker I want to go on board and get some of my gear.
Ele que dre a bordo de pescou algumas coisas suas.
Isso não pode ser. Tudo a bordo pertence agora ao Dr. Lorca.
He say no can go both sides. Everything belong Dr. Lorca.
But my diving gear, everything I own in the whole world.
Here, I read for you, Mr. Steve.
Oh, no, thanks. An attachment's the same in any language.
What we do now, Mr. Steve?
You sit tight. Keep your eye on these flat feet. I don't trust them any more than I do the thieves around here. Lorca.
Hello, Captain Kent.
Is Dr. Lorca in?
Downstairs in the melting room.
I want to see him.
Dr. Lorca, Captain Kent is here.
Hey, Lorca.
Abra a porta.
What's the idea of slapping a plaster on my boat?
Please, Mr. Kent. The heat in this room is already oppressive. If you will curb your impetuous American nature for a moment, I was forced to foreclose on your boat because...
Because business is rotten, I know that. I heard that song last month, but you promised to give me an extension until I had a
Things
chance...
have changed since then. I had no choice. For the third time in as many months, that infamous pirate Bok Ying has wrecked one of my ships, killed almost every man in the crew, and of far more importance, made away with another shipment of my bank's gold.
Tough. What's that got to do with me?
Bok Ying is draining Macau's blood, my blood. With such losses to the bank, I have no choice. Your loan was overdue.
But how do you expect me to make my living without my diving gear?
Undoubtedly a problem, Mr. Kent, but one which I feel you will have to solve. Of course, I can suggest a possible solution.
What?
With your boat, your undoubted ability, your equally undoubted courage, properly employed, there is no question you could be wealthy within a comparatively short time.
Properly employed. Smuggling gold into Hong Kong for you, is that it?
The word smuggling...
Thanks, I'd sooner take my chances on the beach. Diving happens to be my job, not competing with machine guns and pirates with Bok Ying and back of them.
Then I fear you will be on the beach.
Get yourself another boy, Doc.
Cito, how do those figures check with yours?
Okay.
Hey, Master Kent, you have gold. Play money for gold. Lousy tickets, Master Kent. Buy tickets. Master Kent, buy tickets. Win fortune. Never work again the rest of life.
No, not today, sir. Scotch, will you?
Why, sure, Steve.
Keep your fingers out of the glass. Hi, Angelina.
Buenas tardes, Senor Captain. How are you today?
All right.
I will tell your fortune today for very little money.
No, I can't afford you at all today, Angelina.
Then for no money at all for you.
All right, it's a deal.
You pick the bundle, please, Senor. The 10 of hearts. Much luck and prosperity for you today. Keep away from the people who want to borrow your money, Senor.
Haven't you overlooked this one? I see a remarkable personality in this card. The initials, S.K. The name, Steve Kent. Here I see a former Chief Petty Officer in the U.S. Navy. Oh, and what's this? The Navy Cross with 2 stars.
Thanks, Angelina. That's what I call real service.
Si, senor.
The cards say that he came to Macau 3 years ago and has been engaged in diving and salvage from a sloop called the Yank, of which he's skipper. Pretty good.
Sensational. I can't imagine how you do it.
It's a gift.
Yes, I don't have it. I can't seem to see your name here.
Vivian Craig.
Do I buy Vivian Craig a drink? For her fortune telling.
I could certainly use one. Scotch and soda.
Scotch and soda, Jake. Jake's quite a source of information, isn't he?
But, honey, he said that you were.
Dance? You're new in Macau.
How'd you guess?
You've been around. I'd have spotted you a long time ago.
I flew in from Manila yesterday.
Staying?
Haven't decided. Yeah. Hello, Chief. I can offer you a better scotch than Jake serves.
All right, you argued me into it.
Nothing up the sleeve.
3 years in Macau makes you suspicious.
So I see.
You certainly picked yourself the best view in town.
Views aren't very interesting, unless you have someone to share them with. Good?
The sample's swell.
Oh, better slow down, mister.
No law against speeding in Macau.
Oh, well, but there's a law against reckless driving.
You got cops around you?
No, but I've got something on my mind.
So have I.
This is business.
Figures. You didn't just happen to pick up that card, did you?
No, but it did come in handy.
Okay, where's the hook?
There's no hook. It's just that I need your help.
Yeah?
You see, I've been in the importing business in Manila, and I'm starting up in Macau. Cosmetics, novelties, drug supplies.
So?
And last week, a plane from Manila crashed off the coast here with a case of mine aboard. I know the location. It's in deep water. That's why I need you.
You better see if Dr. Lorca can wear a diving suit. My boat's in hock. I can't touch my diving gear. I'm out of business.
Oh, I've heard of Lorca. Would $500 clear you?
Uh-uh.
$750?
Uh-uh.
$1,000. And that's the limit.
Must be valuable cargo in that case.
It's aureomycin.
Who?
It's a drug, like penicillin. The hospitals here need it very badly.
Oh, sort of an errand of mercy, huh?
Well, exactly. Well?
I don't know. I owe Lorca 2,000. Maybe 1,000 on account might get me an extension for a month.
Oh, good.
Of course, it'd have to be cash on the line. Lorca lets go like a man-eating shark.
Can we sail first thing in the morning?
If Lorca will play ball. Wait, you going along?
Of course.
Wait till you see my boat. It's not a yacht, you know.
I'm not interested in yachting.
Well, the bank will be closed. I'll have to catch Lorca at home.
Before you go, another sample?
Why not?
Here's to us.
Sorry, Captain Kent. No-go boat, sir.
I got a present for you. One side, Rover boy.
I'd plenty worry for you, Mr. Steve.
The mortgage is off the old homestead.
Where you been all time?
Well, I'll tell you. You see, it's,
No tell me.
Well, we're back in business for a little while, anyway.
How much money you steal?
Oh, no. Strictly legitimate. We're going diving for aureomycin.
What thing?
Don't worry. Whatever we're after, I'll promise you that isn't it. Routine, but important after a fashion.
How long will it take? To find the case, I mean.
Hard to say. 5 minutes, 5 days. Depends on how lucky we are.
What's it like, living in Macau?
You planning to?
No, I was just thinking about you. Why'd you come here?
You tell me. You're the fortune teller.
It's a little difficult without the card.
Without Jake to stack them for you. Now, it's really very simple. I discovered Macau when I was in the Navy. Kind of liked it, so came back after the war.
Just planning to stay here forever?
I could do worse. I'm my own boss. I don't have to worry about Lorca. I make enough to eat regularly and drink occasionally.
Is that enough?
For now, it is.
I don't believe it.
Huh?
I don't believe it. You can't be satisfied with that kind of existence. Just drifting, no ambition.
What are you trying to prove?
Nothing, except a person can't live that way. That's a form of escape.
Because I'm not fighting anything? Because it's easy? You better quit. You're beginning to pull jokers out of that deck. Need any help?
No.
Keep your eye on the compass. Bearing you gave me shows the pilot ditch due east of Point Rama. About 400 yards from shore. Should be pretty close to that by now. Well, there's only one way to find out.
How's that?
Down and take a look.
I do something?
No trust anyone. Kai can do.
You can run the pump while Kai lets me down.
I no need help, Mr. Steve.
Gotta give the little lady something to do. Otherwise, she'll swim down to lend me a hand.
Take rope, watch signals. I pump.
Two tugs. What does that mean?
Mr. Steve on bottom. Give plenty rope. Not bad. No should go so deep.
He didn't say there was any danger.
With good suit, good air hose, no. The things Mr. Steve got, plenty old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Smoke cigarette. You watch signals.
You think quite a lot of him, don't you?
You think plenty, Mr. Steve, too. He find you like me, fighting in the street with dogs for food.
When was that?
After war. No got Papa, no got Mama. All dead. Mr. Steve give me job. Give me food. Him plenty good. Watch line.
Five tugs.
He finds something.
Five again.
Drop hook from pole.
Where?
First pole.
Give me a cigarette, will you?
Did you get it?
Give me a cigarette. It's a case marked Manila Drug and Cosmetic Company.
That's it.
How about a lie? Sitting on the cargo hook. Hey, it won't run away.
Are you all right?
Thanks for asking. Pretty bad pressure. Plane's an awful mess. Give me a woman's gentle touch back here, will you?
How's that?
Much better. There weren't any bodies on the plane. Must have floated free. No friends of yours, I hope.
No, I didn't know them. Just a matter of business.
Take rope. Boom, boom when I say.
What kind of an epidemic does gold cure?
Oh, I wanted to tell you. I couldn't.
I'm sure you couldn't. Nobody advertises smuggling.
I didn't smuggle it.
Oh, the gold just walked here from the Philippines by itself.
Oh, no, it belonged to an importer in the Philippines. He chartered the plane and hired the pilot. I found out about it after the crash. How doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't.
He's dead now. Finders keepers.
What do you think you got there?
$200,000 in gold.
You crazy little fool. That isn't gold, it's dynamite. There's 1,000 eyes watching that wharf day and night. Not just the real pirates like Bok Ying, but every coolie, every shopkeeper, every kid on a street corner eats, sleeps, and breathes nothing but gold. One whisper of what's in that case, and you and I wouldn't live 5 minutes. I can get plenty of guys who'll cut a man's throat for only $10. What do you think I'll do for $200,000? Kai, a banker. Turning that stuff over to the Port Authority.
No, you can't. It's mine. I hired you. I paid you.
You paid me to go diving for a case of drugs, not to get my throat cut.
Oh, I get it. You want a share. All right, how much?
Not a nickel.
What makes you so holy?
Me, holy? Oh, I just want to keep on living. I've been turning down propositions to get into the gold racket ever since I came to Macau.
Maybe you wouldn't be in debt if you had a little more sense and a few less scruples.
Maybe I'd learn how to quit breathing, too, like the rest of the suckers that Lorcas use, like you're trying to use me now. Kai put out those nets, so when we come in with a load of fish, nobody will ask any embarrassing questions. Look, guy, you got the wrong angle. I like dough as much as the next guy. Not enough to get murdered for it. Can't spend it when you're dead.
I'd rather be dead than the way I am now. There's a lot you don't know.
I know you can only eat one meal at a time.
Just because you've always had it easy.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I said easy. Guy would understand what I mean better than you do. I've been on my own ever since I was old enough to remember. Never had any help except my looks and my brains. I learned how to be a liar, a cheat, a double-crosser. Yes, I've had plenty of good teachers, too. This was my chance to get away from all that. Especially from someone.
What do you mean, someone?
Forget it.
Maybe you're right. I'd help you if If I thought there was even a long chance of pulling it off. This is something I know a lot more about than you do. Take my word for it, there's nothing worth that big a risk.
In other words, you're afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
For the last time, won't you help me?
For the last time, get smart. Stay below and don't leave that cargo. Keep my gun handy.
Where you go, Mr. Steve?
First a couple of drinks and then the Port Authority.
Good, Mr. Steve. Like you say, keep noses clean.
What happened to the lady, Steve?
Nothing.
She was a very high class.
Yeah. Yeah, very.
Missy, gentlemen.
Good evening, Chai.
Good evening, Missy. Gentleman wants to see you. He waits outside the room.
Thank you.
Hello, my dear. Have a drink. I've made myself at home.
So I see.
I gather you thought you'd lost me back in Manila.
Well?
Don't tell me you thought I wouldn't find out where you'd gone. And why you'd gone. I admit your information was better than mine. I couldn't find out where Almeral's plane crashed. But I knew you'd lead me to it. And the gold.
I hate to disappoint you. I haven't got it.
Vivian, dear. You should have learned by now not to lie to me. I'm sure you wound that big ox of a diver around your little finger. So that you won't be tempted to tell me any more of your story. I've had you watched for the last 45 and a half hours. Don't you think you're being rather a silly girl, trying to run out on me?
Why shouldn't I?
Among other reasons, I'm your husband.
When have you ever acted like one?
We had to live, didn't we?
What kind of a living do you think that was for me? Living by our wits. If you can call it that.
I never forced you into doing it, Pigeon.
No. You just kept making sweet promises. The next time would be the last time.
It was easy for a beautiful girl like you.
Nothing was easy for me, Alan. Not even deciding to break away from you. But I'm fed up now.
So you thought the gold would help you make a fresh start?
Yes.
Where is it?
I don't know.
I told you. Don't lie to me.
Captain, continue bondad to
It's all right, all right.
Good evening, Mr. King.
Evening, Captain.
And in what way can I have the pleasure of serving you?
Well, don't bother, I changed my mind.
American crazy.
Oh, crazy. Yes, sir.
Miss Craig.
I can see you here?
All right, tell him I want to see him right away.
I have chair.
Thanks. Look, I'm probably the prize sucker of the world, but I'm going to give you the chance you asked for. The gold's all yours.
Steve,
All right, so I check my brains and kick my better judgment in the head, but I don't have to give you a blueprint telling you what made me change my mind, do I?
No. No, you don't have to tell me. Oh, Steve, there's something...
Good evening. I've heard so much about you, Mr. Kent. Aren't you going to introduce us, darling?
Steve, this is Alan Craig, my husband.
This is a real pleasure. I couldn't help overhearing what you were telling my wife as I came in. With your knowledge and reputation around Macau, the three of us are all set for a fortune. Yeah. That gold is worth $50 an ounce in Macau. But in the Hong Kong black market, double. You have a sloop. You know these waters like the back of your hand. But best of all, you're probably the only man in town above suspicion.
You know where your gold is.
Steve.
Well, get it off my boat before noon tomorrow.
Impetuous fellow, isn't he? Quite the strong, silent type, your friend. Evidently a man of deed, not words. But there's something in your manner toward this rough diamond that I don't recall ever having seen before. Correct me if I'm mistaken.
What are you driving at?
I should have thought it was obvious. Exactly what I told your friend. The three of us in combination, Hong Kong, and $400,000.
You don't know him.
But I know you. If he's gone this far for your sake, I'm sure you'll be able to persuade him the rest of the way. It isn't as though it were the first time.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think, Alan. Did it ever occur to you that there might be a last time?
After Hong Kong, if that's what you want. What do you say to a three-way split in Hong Kong? You, Kent, and myself. And no strings attached once we get it. In other words, your freedom.
You always said you'd never give me a divorce.
Maybe it was because I was sure you'd never really want one. But I'll give you the chance to decide for yourself. You'll have your share of the money and a free choice. You can go off on your own, or with Kent, if he doesn't bore you by then, or with me.
You're awfully sure of yourself, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I be? Where you're concerned.
When are you going to take me on a moonlight sail? On your boat, like you promised?
Sometime soon.
It's beautiful tonight.
How about a dance, Steve? Steve and I want a drink. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
I'm getting stronger. This is getting weak. I've got to talk to you. More competition.
Vivian, Plum, Isabella, Maria.
Steve.
And Jake, another scotch and soda.
Steve, I want to talk to you.
All right, go ahead.
Please, order, please.
Nothing.
listening.
Steve, I know I should have told. Can't you understand why I didn't? Everything I told you was true. Everything. Alan says if you'll take the gold to Hong Kong, 3 ways.
Tell Alan to get himself somebody else.
Oh, Steve, it isn't just the money. Well, I won't deny that I want it. Steve, he said something tonight he never said before. He said that afterward, he'd let me go.
Is that what you want?
I tried to break away before.
What stopped you? What are the odds he'll keep his word? Sounds like a good long shot. Tell him. That's plenty.
Missy Clegg with Englishman.
Well, you wait on deck.
Good morning.
Hi. Hello, Kent. I know we'll succeed now that we've got you with us.
Let's get something straight, shall we? I'm not with you. I'm in charge until we get to Hong Kong. I know this place, I know these waters, and I know what we're in for. Is that clear?
Oh, I bow to your superior knowledge, not your superior manners.
I didn't ask you to. I'm waiting for the guards from Lorca's bank.
Lorca? How does he come into this?
Those ingots will have to be melted down to hideable size before Hong Kong will touch them.
Won't he guess what we're up to?
Sure. That's just the first chance we'll have to take.
Men from bank here, Mr. Steve.
Well, I bring them down. There she is, fellas.
Total 250 pounds.
At the prevailing rate of $50 an ounce, it comes to $200,000. Less 0.6% for processing.
We're not selling, Lorca. Just melt it down into 10-ounce ingots.
Ah? The gold is in transit? Prepare a receipt for this. I presume your destination is Hong Kong.
No law against presuming.
Quiet. I'm glad to see you're getting sensible, Mr. Kent. But since Bok Ying seems to have his own sources of information,
May I suggest you would be wise to visit my friend Cajo's antique shop on Bond Street.
Antique shop?
Specializing in antique firearms. Also modern ones.
Receipt in Mr. Kent's name?
No, in mine.
And ours?
In all three. Vivian Craig, Alan Craig, and Steve Kent.
It will be ready any time after 9 tonight. You understand you will all three have to be present in order to accept delivery.
All right, let's go.
Why send him to Cairo, Doctor? You tell me him Bok Ying spy.
Precisely.
Must still be out to lunch.
Looks like a rat trap to me.
More ways than one.
What do you mean?
Cajo's in on a dozen rackets, including illegal gun selling. And I got a pretty good hunch he's playing footsie with Bok Ying.
Then why don't we get someone we can trust?
When you're mixed up in a crooked game, there's only one kind of people you can do business with. That's crooks.
How do, Mr. Kent?
Cajo, we've been waiting for you. Lorca sent us. We want guns.
Always glad to help friends of Dr. Locust. What kind of guns?
You know the kind we want. And, well, I guess we'll need about 6 cases of ammunition. Can do?
Can do. For $2,500 American dollars.
$2,500? That's sheer robbery.
Yes.
Deliver them aboard my night at 8. Payment on delivery, okay?
Will do.
Well, the next thing we do is buy us a small cargo of fireworks.
Fireworks?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be as good an excuse as any when I get my clearance from Hong Kong.
Darling. For you. Well, go ahead. Open it.
It's lovely. I don't think...
That's the present I couldn't afford to buy you on your birthday.
Be at the boat at 8. I'm going to get our cargo. Captain?
Mr. Kent, something we can do for you today?
Yeah. Now I'm going to take a little run over to Hong Kong. I'll try to pick up a few fast bucks.
When do you wish to sail?
Ooh, tomorrow night.
The cargo?
Fireworks.
At least with you, Mr. Kent, we do not have to worry that the fireworks will be golden ones. Here you are.
Thank you.
Everything will be arranged for you. Bon voyage.
Obrigado.
Dr. Lorca, did you hear?
Perfectly. And you were most convincing. You see, gentlemen, not only have I prepared the trap and baited it with a most tempting bait, but I have made sure the mouse shall hear about the cheese. Now, my dear Capitan, the rest is in the hands of you and your police.
Have no fear. The gunboat will be ready for Bok Ying when he attacks Kent.
You sure he will?
Do you think Bok Ying can resist a $200,000 bait? Good day, gentlemen.
So you see, skirting the small islands and taking advantage of our shallow draft gives us the best chance of sneaking through. All clear? Yeah. All right, to Lorca's. Throw that stuff out of sight, will you?
Right.
How soon will we be leaving?
Told the Port Authority tomorrow night. The less they know, the better. As soon as the guards bring the gold aboard, stow this stuff over it and then shove off.
Master send for you and friends. Please.
Let's go. It's an invitation from Bok Ying.
Where are they taking us?
Wherever he's hiding. Bayou's Island, maybe.
No talk.
cui diable. You join?
Yeah, we could use one.
Champagne from the governor. He make me present. Not on purpose.
You didn't bring us all this way just to sample the governor's wine.
That is so. Though I never meet you before, I know much about you. You, Steve Kent. You, Mrs. Craig. You, Mr. Craig. Me, you know.
Yeah, we know.
You soon leaving for Hong Kong with gold shipment worth 200,000 American dollars.
That double-crossing Lorca.
Many ears hear, many eyes see. No secrets in Macau. No need for me give you choice, but after what I hear about Steve Kent, think maybe it's smart thing to do. You sail from Macau, put in Pius Island. We divide gold in half, and I protect you all way to Hong Kong. No fight. No one get hurt.
Protection from whom? Buckying?
Protect from what you Americans call competition.
Protection for a 50-50 split, is that it?
That is.
I won't do it. Why should we allow this pirate to hold us up? I'd rather sell the gold in Macau.
What make you think you'll get back to Macau?
50-50, it's a deal.
Good. What I hear about you seem true. You smart man. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
I wonder how smart you really are.
I'm running this show, remember? I said it's a deal.
Plenty worry for you, Mr. Steve.
We're okay.
I assume if you allow Bucking aboard, in 10 seconds we'll all be dead and on our way to the bottom.
Right, boy. I figured you'd recognize a double cross.
Do you think he believed you?
We're not going to keep the date to find out.
Where are you going?
Got one more thing to do.
Shall I come with you?
No. Hi, Jang.
Hi, Mr. Steve. How's my sister ship?
Oh, she's fine. Hey, I want you to take a cargo of fireworks over to Pius Island for me. I'll give you $200, okay?
250. No less.
Oh, come on, I don't want you to go to San Francisco. 200, what do you say?
250, please.
Okay, it's a deal. Here, I'll give you half of it now. Meet me tonight at 10 o'clock at Solano Cove. I'll give you the rest.
10 o'clock, maybe? No?
No, maybe. 10 o'clock sharp.
Thank you, sir. We load here?
Yeah, and we'll load here.
Thank you.
掛個頭等家姐翻嚟呢，就好簡單噶咯。你知唔知啊？
開咗，開咗。
你揾我做咩啊
I tell Mr. Kent can do. Yes?
？Very good. Boying, he be plenty glad. You meet Mr. Kent in Solento Cove. Police can follow you all night long.
And Mr. Kent?
Boying take good care of him.
There. Chinese customs man will dig to the bottom of that to find gold. Hasn't been born yet.
No Portuguese inspector worked that hard either.
I get topside and take us out of the harbor. There's not enough wind, so you'll have to use a kicker.
All finished?
Finished.
Yes?
O barco do Sr. Kent. Acaba de salir.
Aguarda as minhas ordens. They've just set the sail, Captain Ferrara.
Good, good. Well, I must hold the gunboat after them.
And how closely do you intend to have them follow?
Oh, they will stay 4 or 5 miles behind, depending upon visibility. Just close enough to pick up the sails with the glasses. That is until Bok Ying attacks.
Good hunting.
I'm almost afraid to believe it. Hong Kong by this time tomorrow. 24 hours and we'll have a fortune in our hands. And then we'll have everything we've always dreamt of, darling, you and I.
Aren't you forgetting something?
An hour after we're ashore, you'll be doing the forgetting. I know you better than you know yourself. That rough Darman may have dazzled you in Macau, but I can hardly picture him in the background that you've always wanted. Venice, Paris, Monte Carlo, jewels and furs, that's your city. And for the first time, I'm going to be able to give it to you.
Remind him he's supposed to be lookout.
Everything we had for each other before, we're going to have again. And all that the gold can give us besides.
Take lookout. If boat come, call.
How far is it to Hong Kong?
40 miles in a straight course. Nearer 100 the way we're going to duck in and out of the islands.
Will we be there tomorrow?
Nothing happens.
When will we know?
Don't see anything of Bok Ying by dawn, we'll be in...
What's that?
Demolition charge.
What's it for?
Comes to close quarters with Bok Ying, I won't have every trick we've got.
Alan's been talking to me about Hong Kong.
I use this for underwater blasting.
He's very confident about everything.
Stuff I bought when I got out of the Navy.
About himself and me.
You push down on this handle to set it off. That's why I never connect the terminals until everything's ready.
Steve, please. Why don't you answer me?
What is there to answer?
A lot of things. Once we get to Hong Kong.
All right, let him wait until we get there.
Well, don't you and I have anything to talk about?
You got a lot of thinking to do, that's all.
Everything's so simple for you. Alan keeps talking about how wonderful everything's going to be. The way things were once.
What's his angle on warming up the past? I thought that was all rocks and tears.
Not everything's black and white, Steve. There were a few good moments.
Mr. Steve, Salento Cove.
Đây đi cà phê, lên sòng à, trả lời hà đó.
Now, would you mind telling us what that was all about?
That's a decoy. I hope. It paid Chang to sail by way of Bios Island on the chance that Bok Ying's spies will think it's us.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, if it works.
They're changing course, Captain. They're turning for Bass Island. Increase to 12. We'll close up on them a trifle and slow down again after we pass the point. We want Bok Ying to see only the bait, not the trap. Alert the men below deck.
Aye. Craig. Bring up the gunsman.
Well, what's all the fuss? Nothing's happening.
You can start giving orders after we get to Hong Kong. Chang's boat doesn't fool Bok Ying, and it comes to a fight, he's got a diesel auxiliary. Gives him more speed, and he's got heavy weapons. Our only chance is to out-trick him. One break we've got is that his junk draws about 20 feet of water. We draw only 3.
Look, I see a sampan.
Of course, they intersect ours. Ahoy, what do you want? No, thanks. No fish, thanks.
Congratulations, Captain. A magnificently fought action. It looks as though the excitement has been too much for you. You have to watch yourself in public, Pigeon. This top button of hers is always coming undone.
Clever.
Mr. Kent, he sailed by way Shark Island.
Just as I feared.
Another broken promise. Set sail! North and power! Wait! Some hold that power! Lay up! Hold it up! I'll take you around! Fai sol! Lila! Cerca di là! Lila! Oye, vai!
At least the moon set. That's something.
I could use a drink.
We all could. We're waiting till Hong Kong.
What time is it?
Almost 2. Wind's dropping fast.
I suppose the motor would make too much noise.
Look! There!
Is that Buck Ying?
Kai, start the kicker. Wide open?
Yeah.
We make the point, we can duck into Durana Bay. Buck Ying can't follow us there. It's too shallow.
How do we know that
Your voice down. Sound carries over water.
I wouldn't put it past you to have made a deal with Buck Ying to run us into a trap like this and then split the gold.
Harding! We have them in attack. Stop both. Chandler!
Keep absolutely quiet. Kai.
Stop anchor! Chandler! Listen, Kent! I have you entrapped. No way out. You break word to Buck Ying. But you surrender, I let you live. You cannot love gold better than life. Harding!
We put boats over?
Not yet. Give them more time to think.
Steve, what are you going to do?
Only chance to get out of here alive. Can't bring his junk in here. It's too shallow. He'll put his men in boats as soon as he's ready to fight.
Don't be a fool, Kent. Buck Ying exchanged your life for gold.
It's not far away.
Listen, Kent. I have you entrapped. No way out.
Give me 10 minutes. I should be back by then.
They'll see you.
Now, the mist in these coves gives a man in the water pretty good cover.
I know. There must be some other way.
You want the gold, don't you? It's our only chance.
Surrender, I let you live.
Booking lose patience. You die very slow and very bad with booking entry.
Keep talking, brother. What's the matter with you?
How long?
2 minutes.
For last time. Booking give you last chance.
Four minutes.
For last time. Load the boats.
Wire stopped running.
Has he reached it?
Nearly 5 minutes.
Save us trouble fighting among themselves.
Alan! You can't! No! No!
Now who's giving the orders? At last it's all ours. All of it! Yours and mine!
What makes you so sure that Steve put the gold on board?